And I'm going to share my screen, just if someone can unmute themselves and confirm that they see my screen now.
Yeah, I can see that.
Perfect. Okay. So let's see if we can open that. Okay, so good afternoon. My name is Melissa, and I'm really, really excited to share these beautiful, new, wonderful slides with you. I always feel like September it's like a mini new year because everyone feels excited again and motivated again. So I always end up doing lots of these presentations, but we've developed these brand new slides over the summer. And we've all had that little summer lull. Well, I don't know. As a mother, I think we've probably been crazy busy. But, you know, we're kind of back to reality, back to work, back to normality now. So I'm going to just go through these with you for about 20 to 25 minutes, hopefully, and talk to you about how this wonderful opportunity may or may not be able to help you. But more importantly, how could it fit into your life? And how could you fit into our training and our world and our team? And then at the end of the day or at the end of the session, you're probably going to think either it possibly could suit me, or it definitely does, or no, it's not for me, which is either way, it's absolutely fine. I'm from the UK, probably tell that from my accent. I've been living here in Dubai for the last 17 years. I've got 2 children, as I said to you already, Sahar, and I have been working alongside Forever, running my health and wellness business from my own home for just under 2 years. Now, I came across this opportunity about 3 years ago, or 2.5 years ago. On Facebook, I saw a post on a Facebook group like a couple of you have, and it talked about being able to work from home flexibly around your children, but having your own money. And those things resonated with me at the time. My background is in aviation safety. I was a safety and emergency procedures training manager at Etihad. I had a really hectic, busy, crazy job with lots of people in my team, lots of people I was responsible for, and having to drive to Abu Dhabi every day. And I gave that up when my daughter was born 6.5 years ago. Now, I appreciate that I was lucky. I didn't have to go to work. My husband took care of things financially, but I wanted to go back to work, or I wanted to do something. I had never, ever been in a situation where I wasn't independent, where I didn't earn my own money, go to work and feel that I was achieving something and doing something. And I felt a little bit lost. But to be honest with you, I was torn because my children were still small. My son was still a baby. He was still nursing. And I wanted something for me. I wanted to have my own money so that he didn't get a ping every time I bought so much as a coffee. But I didn't want to leave the kids either. So I was really stuck. And that's why the look of the opportunity resonated with me. Now, I was plugged into one of these training sessions or one of these info sessions, just like you are now. The slides weren't quite as jazzy and lovely, but you know, it was still the same information. And I immediately liked the idea. The only reason I didn't start straight away was really because my son was so small and I wanted to wait till he started nursery. So I just started using the products. But actually, after 6 weeks of drinking the amazing aloe vera gel, which is our flagship product, I fell in love. It changed my life physically. And I decided to just call the lady and say, you know what, I'll start, but I'll just share the aloe vera and we'll see where it goes. The rest is history, as they say. I've got a fantastic business. I never dreamed that I could build an actual income from being at home, being my own boss, choosing to work when I want to work, doing that around my kids and actually loving every minute of it. So there's lots and lots of reasons why you might have decided to listen in today and why you might be looking at such an opportunity. It might be covered here, it might not be. You know, as I spoke about, for me, it was very much time and a little bit of extra income. There's also something here that I didn't expect, and that was the personal development. So, you know, we all develop through our jobs and different trainings that we attend, but we have got so much fantastic training within Forever. And I've come into such a fantastic team, which is the team that you would come into as well, if any of you were interested in joining, where the support is just outstanding. Women are empowering each other, encouraging each other, and the kind of personal development that I have made will help me in all aspects of my life. So if I stopped doing this tomorrow, I definitely won't. But if I did, I know that I would probably still listen into those trainings and I would still implement lots of those daily habits that I've learned over the past sort of 21 months. So that's been really fantastic for me. So sometimes it's not just what you're looking for, it's sometimes a little bit of a surprise as well. Now, there's lots of reasons that now might be the time that you've decided to take a look. You've said, yes, Melissa, I'll listen in today. And I'm just showing you here a little bit of results from a survey. And this surveys have been done in different countries and also in the UK, because we're very much predominantly a UK team. So I think what sticks out to me here the most is two things. 60% of people are looking for flexible work. And the reason people are looking for flexible work now is because of the last 2 years. It's been unprecedented times. We don't need to talk about that anymore. Everyone's sick of hearing that big C word. But it's actually showed us that we can work from home and we can be more flexible. We can be more in touch with our families, and we can manage our time ourselves. And that's made people look into moving over to something like network marketing. The other thing that stands out to me here is that 33% of people, and this is in the UK, said that if an unexpected but completely necessary cost of around £850 just came up now, they couldn't afford to pay for it. And I don't think that that is just in the UK. I think that's actually everywhere. Now, we obviously earn a bit more here and we tend to have a little bit more disposable income. So you might be talking about a different figure, but we have reached a point where everything is increasing in cost. So we've got increase in fuel, increase in utilities, increase in our food bills, even school fees, even what we're paying for schools, for school uniforms, for lunch boxes, for bags, and all of these things. It's all going up, but the salaries aren't really going up with it. So it doesn't really add up. So there's the old way, there's the new way. The traditional way, how we've always gone to work, has been that 9 to 5 in an office. Now, I have personally gone through both of them. As I said, I had a real career in Etihad. So, of course, my day was longer because I needed to travel as well. And you've just said, Sahar, that your day was starting at 5:45. So, we know that this traditional way, it's not really sustainable, and people are definitely looking at another way. I know which one I prefer. I've tried both. I'm now on the online business with no boss and no office and no hours. Now, does that mean that I just enjoy my life and relax? No, if I did that, I wouldn't earn any money. I work super hard. You'll see me here doing presentations at 8 o'clock at night while my kids are asleep, but I choose to. It's around them. So in the afternoon, when they finish school, I'm with them. I've chosen to put this one in today to accommodate a couple of people, but after I'm done, which is just 30 minutes, I'm with them for the rest of the afternoon. So it's really nice and flexible and gives you that ability to balance everything. Now, talked a little bit about that background. Let's hear a little bit more about who we are. Now, it's just 2 of you here for now, and you may or may not have heard already of Forever Living, but we are a health and wellness company which first started out in Arizona 44 years ago. A wonderful, amazing man called Rex Morn had a vision that he wanted to grow loads and loads of aloe vera, make lots of natural products from that aloe vera, and enable people to have home-based businesses where they could be successful and, run a fantastic business, but flexibly. That dream has never changed. It's been in the same family-owned business for the last 44 years. You can see his son at the top right here, who has taken over the business. He sadly passed away last August, but he's been part of the business since his childhood, and he's just inherited it and carried on. So that's really, really nice for me. That was one of the things that attracted me. Now, we've grown from Arizona. We operate in 167 countries, I think now. Anyway, it's well over 160 countries around the world, including this one. We are cash rich and debt free. And all that means is that global health pandemics, financial disruption, changes in the world, we have never had to worry. We have always been paid exactly on the 15th of the month, every single month, from all over the world, whichever country you're working in. And, that's just that security, really, and that confidence. And we're a multi-billion-dollar company as well. So, as I said, we're operating in 163 countries, more than that, across the world. And you might be thinking, well, yeah, but maybe you've just got some people selling some aloe vera in some countries. No, we don't just have like 4 offices in each corner or anything like that. We have got bricks and mortar. So we actually go and buy or build a building outright, and that will be our head office, our HQ, in each and every country. So we go in and we put in those roots, which really shows you, it kind of underpins the longevity of the company. So we go in, we have that office, we have that headquarters, we have all of those products, and then we have a whole product center of employees that are there to help us business owners along the way. And what else does this mean to you? It means that you're here in Dubai and you think, okay, maybe I'll look at this business, maybe I'll start it here in Dubai. But also you have the opportunity to start it in all of these 168 countries around the world as well. So let's say, for example, you know, we've all lived in Dubai, so it's a very multicultural place. We tend to have friends not just from our home countries, but from somewhere else. So you start sharing what you're doing on your Facebook or on Instagram or something. Somebody that you used to know in Dubai who's moved back to, say, the US, sends you a message and says, I like the look of those products, but I don't suppose I can get them here, can I? Yep, of course you can. I've got an online shop. Here it is. Just pop onto my shop, have a look. You can make an order. It'll be delivered to your house. If you've got any questions, let me know. And that is literally how I have been able to earn money while I'm sleeping over the last 2 years. Now, I'm not saying I earn loads of money from one country, but I think in June, I was paid from 9 different countries across the world. So it's all little extra incomes and it all counts. Now, a little bit more about the products now. So we are the world's largest grower of aloe vera. We have been for the last 36 years, I think. We own 85% of the entire planet's aloe, and we plant it all organically. And what I mean organically is we own the ground that we plant it on in Arizona and in the Dominican Republic. So these are the 2 best types of weather for growing aloe. And we have all our own staff involved in that process, from the plant to the product to our customer's doorstep. There is nobody else involved. There's no third parties. And there's also no supermarkets, no pharmacies. We don't advertise. All of the products are directly sold by us business owners. So we have our people, or the company have these people that you see on the screen, who go out into the fields and hand plant all of this aloe. Then they really nurture it. So there's no pesticides, there's no herbicides. We actually own the airspace above that land. Hello. We actually own the airspace above that land so that nothing can be sprayed there. We actually own all of the land around it. So we really go to great lengths to ensure that it's very, very natural. And then we go through what we have is a patented stabilization process. It's a process that's owned by us to allow us to stabilize that aloe vera and get it into a bottle, which brings you a 99.7% pure plain inner leaf aloe vera. The 2 you see here are some other flavors. So they've got a little bit less aloe in, and they've got some added ingredients, which is basically flavoring and sugars. So if you want your children to drink it, or if you're someone that can't take that very bitter plain aloe, you've got a choice. I personally love the plain one because I know what it's doing for my body. So we all know, probably, I don't think I'm speaking for myself here when I say that we all know that aloe vera is really good for us. We may know that it's great for us on the skin. We may have a plant in our gardens here in the UAE because it grows really well. And you might have found, you know, your child's fallen over, or you've got a mosquito bite and you might have broken off the leaf and rubbed it on you at one time. But we don't necessarily know, or not everybody knows, that it's really great for you to drink as well. Now, the problem with just cutting off a leaf from the garden, mixing it up with some water and drinking it, is that there are 350 different species. So not all of them are safe to drink, only 4 of them are. And we obviously know what we're growing. So we have got this amazing bottle of literally liquid gold that drinking every day does wonders to your whole body. So it's great for the digestive tract. It's great for the gut health, which is what everybody's talking about now. But who doesn't want shiny skin, glowing skin, shiny nails, sorry, thick hair, hair that's not falling out as much as before. So what happens with the aloe is it starts to nourish your body, nourish your gut lining, and then you see all of these benefits on the outside as well. So we've got lots and lots of people all over the world, and I mean thousands of people drinking this aloe vera every single day. I start my day on it with 120 ml every single morning without fail. So does my husband, so does my helper at home, so does my son. My daughter's the only one that's a little bit funny about drinking it, but she's a 6-year-old girl, so you know. It's also great for the immune function, supports overall health and well-being. So that's a really, really fantastic product. And as I say, that's our flagship product. So not everybody is going to love aloe vera. I get that. I'm very passionate about it, very excited about it. I could talk about it all day because it's done wonders for my health. But not everyone will be looking for that. Not everyone suffers with gut health issues. Not everyone suffers with bloating or indigestion, but we do have other products that might suit them. So the great thing about Forever is that we have over 200 products across the world, and we have something to suit everybody that you might know. So we've got weight management products. We've got a 4-day body balancing system, and then we've got a 9-day cleanse and a 15-day cleanse that helps people with their weight management. They might want to gain weight, lose weight, break bad habits, make new ones, whatever it is, we have something. Then we've got a full range of skincare. So if anyone's suffering with acne or any kind of skin problems, we've got great skincare that helps them. But we've also got just everyday skincare. Someone might not have a particular problem, but they're looking for something just natural that doesn't have sulfates, and we've got you covered there. We've got a huge range of nutrition. So who do you know that takes a multivitamin, that takes vitamin B12, or likes to take vitamin C, or who do you know that's got children and wants to give them a safe multivitamin every day that isn't full of sugar? We've got all of those products. We've got a huge range of personal care. So I always joke within the team that if you know anyone that brushes their teeth, and if you know anyone that washes their hair, and if you know anyone that washes their body, which you hopefully do, then you do have potential customers, because we've got something to offer them. And it is literally just a more natural version. First ingredient will be aloe vera for them to try instead of their usual and see what they think. 99% of the time, people will love it, and then they'll start using your product. We've also got bee products, so they're really great for immune system support as well, and health and wellness. If somebody doesn't like drinking the gel or has a problem with aloe vera, then the bee products are a great one to offer. So when I joined, I was in love with the aloe, as I said, and I started to learn about some of these other products. But one thing that I felt was missing was innovation, something a little bit more exciting and new. But we have actually come up with that over the last 18 months. We've got 2 really innovative products. We've got a 4-day body balancing system, which is a reset of the mind, body and soul. It was only launched about 6 months ago, and it's been just really, really popular. It's absolutely amazing. We've also got a Forever Marine Collagen that was launched in October last year. All I can tell you about this product is that it was launched last year, and until now, every single month in all countries, it is sold out. So that is very, very popular with people as well. So it's not just me that says it, because I work alongside Forever and I love the products and I use the products. And it's not just other people that work with me that say it, but we've got lots and lots of awards as well, worldwide awards. I'm not going to go through them all there. You can see them and I can send them to you if anyone needs them. But obviously you can see that our products are really, really leading. We've got some groundbreaking ingredients. We do loads and loads of research before we release a product. And we always try to make sure that aloe vera is the first ingredient. So it's really got lots and lots of that healing, fantastic natural aloe in it. So you now know a little bit about the company. You now know a little bit about the products, and you've got an idea and you're thinking, okay, Melissa, sounds interesting, but how can I earn money from this? So the global success of what we do is a combined business. There's 2 sides of it, but it's totally optional to people that join us as business owners to choose one or both. Now, the first side of the business is what we call direct selling. I'm sure that both of you have heard of this before. And all direct selling is, as I said earlier, cutting out the middleman. So we don't have supermarkets, we don't have pharmacies, we don't have any online shops that sell our products. And Forever Living won't do any advertising whatsoever. They leave that to us as business owners. So we simply join the company. We start on a 30% discount, and we show, share, use the products. When people want to buy them, we go and get them from the office and we give them to our customer at retail price, and we've got 30% in our pocket. Now, you don't have to do it that way. There's different ways to do it. So we've got an office on Shakeside Road. That's our HQ. We've got another one in Dera, another one in Sharjah, another one in Abu Dhabi. But perhaps you're really busy with another job. Perhaps you're busy with your children and you don't want to go and get products and deliver them to someone. No problem at all. You just pop them a link to your online shop. They can go online, buy it and have it delivered. You can also buy it for them, have it delivered to your house and pass it on. So there's lots of different options there about how you want to do it logistically. But the point is, it's direct selling, it's sharing the products directly with the customer. Now, we provide loads of training on how to do this, how to find your customers, and more importantly, how to retain those customers. So how to look after them really, really well, giving them excellent customer service, so that you actually only end up looking for about 20 to 25 maximum regular customers that come back to you every month. They're really happy with the products. They're looked after really well by you. Those products run out really every month or 2, and they're loyal. So they come back and they order them from you. And then that's how your business starts to grow. Now, you may be happy just doing that, and you might be busy with a full-time job, part-time job, running the house, the family, the children, and that's absolutely fine. It's going to give you a few thousand dirhams in your pocket minimum, and that can be enough. But if you say, okay, well, I've built that customer base, I've got my customers now, they come back to me and I'm not really having to put lots of time and effort in, I'd like to earn a little bit more money. What else can I do? Then I'm going to say to you, well, simply share this great opportunity with other people. So you're doing it, you're happy, you're enjoying it. Who do you know that might like to earn a little bit of extra money? Who do you know that is maybe a stay-at-home mum and is looking for something to do? Who do you know that is perhaps retired and looking for something to do? Who do you know that's passionate about health and wellness? And all of these people, we're simply asking them if they'd like to take a look at an incredible business opportunity and see if it might suit them. If they're interested, they come and take a look at a presentation like this. You don't have to do it. I'd be doing it for you. And then if they're interested in joining, they're going to sign up, they're going to join you within your team. And all you're going to do is plug them into all the trainings that you did and show them how to do exactly what you did. So you're not alone. You're not actually doing any of the training. You're just plugging them into the system. We have the system, we have all of the training, we have all of the support, and you're just guiding them and answering their questions. And that's how your business grows. The company will recognize that you are then helping other people build a business and they will pay you accordingly. So that's another income stream. So you've now got your income stream from your products in Dubai. You might have other income streams from other countries if you have a customer base, and you now might be earning an income stream from your team as well. So who will be your customers? You're probably thinking, well, this all sounds great, Melissa, but where am I going to find customers? You know, everyone feels like we're in a bit of a recession and we don't have loads of money. But as you can see here from this survey, and there's lots and lots of results across here, I'm not going to go through all of them, but people have started to prioritize health and wellness. That's what this whole slide says to me. People have started to question what is in their products that they use every day around the home. And that could be cleaning products, which we also sell. That could be skincare, that could be deodorants, it could be toothpaste. People have started to think about it. People have started to prioritize using nutritional supplements. We're expecting a 50% increase in customers looking for immune support. And we have got the key to immune support. You've probably heard that gut health is everything, that the gut is considered our second brain, that it is what's controlling all of the ailments and disease in our body. And we have something that can literally cleanse the gut every single morning and costs less than a cup of coffee. So the aloe vera market is expected to grow by 12.1% by 2026. And you can see the vitamin and supplement market just in the UK alone is worth £1.5 billion. So that gives you an idea that people out there are looking for these products. Where do you find those customers? And the best answer is everywhere. You might go to school and meet people. You might go to the gym and meet people. You might have family and friends that you're thinking of right now that would love to try a fluoride-free toothpaste or would love to try a more natural deodorant. Colleagues at work, colleagues at your previous work, if you're married, husband's work, husband's friends and family, your friends and family, the list is endless. And if you're looking to build a team, then who might be looking to consider such an opportunity or to look at network marketing? Again, everybody, people that will be working in the corporate world and are fed up with that rat race, are fed up with 9 to 5, are fed up with not getting an increase in their salary, people that need to bridge the gap and earn a little bit of extra money because of the rising costs, somebody that's retired and is maybe a little bit bored and lonely and would love something to do and have a great discount on products that can help them. Literally every single person that you know is always worth talking to if you're looking at building that side of the business, which, as I say, is always optional. So let's look at the real potential of your business. If you were to start this today, you would just start very, very small, talking to friends, family, telling them about these products. You start with a box of products, you're using them yourself, you start to see the benefits, feel the benefits between you and your children and your family, and you tell a few people about it. Now, the minimum that you can expect to make if you will develop a small customer base doing this is 1,000 dirhams plus. Why do I say plus? Because we have got products like an aloe lip balm that is 15 dirhams retail. And then we've got weight loss programs that go up to 580 dirhams. So it obviously depends what your customers are buying. If you've got collagen customers every month, then you're going to be making more money than someone who's selling lots of deodorants and lip balms. Okay. But the point is, even with the absolute minimum, you can look at a couple of extra 1,000 dirhams in your pocket. Who doesn't need it? Now, you might say, okay, that's great. I can do that. And I'm doing really well. And I've got my customer base. And as I said earlier, you've come to me and said, right, Melissa, I want to earn a little bit more money. I'm going to share this opportunity with some other people. I think it would really, really help them. So you start selling and you start sharing the opportunity with a few people. And you've got 3 people that have joined your team. Me and you together are helping them. We're building them. They're building their customer base. They might start sharing the opportunity as well. And you can start to earn a little bit more money. That could get up to about 8,500 dirhams. So that's quite a tidy little part-time salary. Could be less. Just depends what they're doing, really. And everybody's different. Or you could decide, like I have decided probably in the last 6 months, to become a business developer. And all that means that I'm doing all of the above, but I'm doing it consistently every day. And I'm constantly replenishing those customers. I'm constantly introducing those existing customers to more products. And I'm constantly inviting more people to look at this opportunity and join me. So all that means is that really the sky is the limit. So once you reach a certain level within this, what can I say? Within the business, we have a business cycle. And once you reach a certain level within that, we call it manager level, you're actually open to some really exciting global incentives as well. So that would definitely be someone that is sharing the products and building a team, and that team is active, okay? So we start at what we call assistant supervisor, and it's all based on your volume, overall volume of your team. You go up to supervisor, then assistant manager, and then manager, which is where I am now. So it opens up some really exciting travel incentives. We have a travel incentive twice a year. So we have a training that happens somewhere around the world every year. And then we will have a global rally that happens every year where we give out our chairman's bonus checks. Obviously, for 2 years, we didn't have these. We didn't physically go to them. They happened online, but they actually gave anybody that had qualified was given the money back that they would have been spent on during their trip. And then this year was the first one we've had, which was actually in Abu Dhabi. So I got to attend because I already live here. So that was really exciting. We also have the Forever to Drive program. Forever to Drive program, again, it's an incentive that you can choose to go for once you reach that manager level. And all it is, we call it Forever to Drive because the idea behind it was that you could buy a new car. You don't have to do that. And that's up to 27,000 dirhams a year. It's just a bit of extra money that you get to recognize you for the hard work that you and your team are doing. My colleague has achieved this, I think, for about 3 years, and she just used it for mortgage payments. So you can literally use it for whatever you want, but that's just that extra money on top of whatever you're earning. And then we've got the most exciting part of this business, which is our chairman's bonus. So as I say, I went to the Global Rally, which was in Abu Dhabi this year. And the interesting thing was that I actually got to see this firsthand. So up until then, I'd only really known about it from people's stories on videos and trainings and, you know, from these slides. And you can see Natalie here in the photo. So we're actually part of her team. Natalie was number 2 in the world for about 9 years, I think. So she's been given checks of $1 million at these chairman's bonuses. So she's done very, very well. She's obviously a self-made millionaire from this business, but we actually get trained by her. So we really are trained by one of the best in the entire company. But I got to witness people being given these checks, and I could see people going up to the stage and being given maybe $3,000 check. But I also saw our number 1 in the world going up on stage with his wife and children and being given $1.4 million. And you know what? He's got the same time as all of us, and he's got the same training as all of us, and he has access to the same products of all of us. So, you know, this is something that's possible for everyone if that's what they wanted. It's just consistency and duplication of everything I've spoken about. So biggest question, let's say that you love the idea, you like the product, you like the sound of this, sounds exciting. Yeah, maybe I could do this alongside what I'm already doing and just see how it goes. How do I get started? That's the big question. So let's think about starting your own business, particularly here in Dubai, but even back in the UK where I'm from or anywhere. Let's say I've trained to be a hairdresser. So I'm going to need all my licenses, and I'm going to need to, you know, get through all that red tape. So that's going to cost me some money and some time. And then I may be doing that from home, which I might need another permission for, or I might be doing that from a salon. So I need to pay my rent as well. And then I'm going to need to buy all my equipment. So I don't know, the scissors and the hair dryers and the chairs and all these things. And they're going to need to be replaced as well because I keep using them. So you can start to get an idea just from a basic business that I need to start to put quite a lot of money and time in. Or I might have an idea about a product. I might have a really innovative product that I've decided to make and produce, and I think it's going to be amazing. And I'm going to have to buy a load of them, and then I'm going to market them and pay for that and pay for the licenses and so on. So what we give you here is what we call our wonderful startup box. It's called a Start Your Journey box. Now, inside that box, we've handpicked the best, so the top selling products from around this region. We put them into a box, and we put you some literature in there and your guide. It's like your manual, something that you will refer to throughout your business from start to finish. So everything you need is in that box to start your business. But in addition to that, once you've got this box, you're now on 30% discount for all of our products going forward for the rest of your life. Whether you continue working your business or not, you will always have that 30% discount. So even someone that falls in love with the products but just doesn't work out for them business-wise can still enjoy using them and have a great discount. Now, of course, I can show you how to get that up to 48%, which is where I am now. So I hardly pay anything for all my products. One of the most best discounts you'll find in any network marketing company, by the way. But you might want to just stay at 30, and that's absolutely fine. You're also going to get your global business license to trade in all of our 160 plus countries around the world. So that enables you to do your business. It also means that if you're not staying in Dubai forever and you decide to move to Europe or move to the US or move anywhere, then you can take this business with you. We've got our business blueprint. We've developed that over the last 40 years. And what I mean here is that we know this process works. We know this business cycle works because we've got thousands of people already doing it successfully. We've also got all those people that I saw in April at the Chairman's Bonus event that are doing it really, really well, really successfully, making a huge life-changing living out of it. Now, if I was to start that hairdressing business, it may or may not work. I might not have customers all the time. If I was to start that great new product business that I thought of, they might sell, they might not. But we know that this works. I've then got my own personal web store. Sorry, it shouldn't say website, web store, which I spoke about earlier. So it's a link that you can change to any country, send to any of your customers. You can even apply a discount. So if it's a really close friend or a family member, you can give them 10, 15% off if you like. And you can be literally earning money while you sleep, as I said, around the world. We've got your personal business coach and mentor. So that would be me in this case, because everyone on this call has been invited here by me. Anything I couldn't do would be, I'd get help from all of my colleagues, but to be honest, I've got enough experience now, and I'd plug you into all of that fantastic training. So you've got access to all of the online materials that you might ever need for your business, depending on what you want to do. You've got access to all of our fantastic training. You've got a supportive community, a really encouraging, actually fantastic community with all that personal development that I spoke about before. And all of that is really the price of probably a staycation here in somewhere in the UAE. So it really is your toolkit. It's what we call your business toolkit. It's how you start it. And the only difference between you and someone else is how you look at it. If you look at it as a hobby, it will only ever give you a hobby side income. And if you look at it as your own business and you give it that attention and you give it that consistency and that hard work, then it will pay off as your own business as well. So what's next? I'm not going to take any more of your time. If you're interested or if you're excited about this, then get in touch with the person who invited you, which is obviously me. I'm going to follow up with you anyway over the weekend and just say, you know, how did you get on? What did you feel? What did you think? Do you have any other questions? And then, yeah, get your questions answered. As I said earlier, it may be for you. It may not be for you. That doesn't matter either way. That's no problem at all. Before I log off, does anyone have any questions?
So what's the way to start on this, Melissa? What will be the first step? Like just getting the products in or making a web store?
So the first step would be to buy the box of the startup box, which I would basically get you to do online. That would be delivered to your house in a couple of days. And then we'd schedule in a first meeting to sit together or to go on Zoom together and discuss how you want your business to look. So I spoke a lot about the training. We've got lots of different ways that we market those products. So we'll then supply you with lots of information in different ways, and you'll choose what suits you. So somebody might love social media. Someone else might like to invite people to their house and do an event. Someone else might like to go and share the products with people at the school gates or whatever. So we'll show you different ways, and then you'll choose what works for you, and we'll work really closely together to start that up. As for your website, that's ready in like 24 hours as soon as you bought the box. Once you purchase the box, you basically go into our system as assistant supervisor immediately. So everything will be there for you. So you'll have your online login, you'll have all your details, and yeah, we'll start your business. Someone else is asking?
Okay, sure.
Oh no, that was your child. Sorry?
That's why I muted. I said, cool, I'm going to think about this and see how I can figure this out and how I can go about this.
No worries. And the other lady who's here, do you have any questions?
Not now.
Is that Seema?
Yes, Saima
Oh,
here.
Seema, finally, I managed to get you on. Lovely. Welcome.
Ravi, I listen all of your lecture. I
Sure.
will back to you,
Sure,
inshallah.
no worries. Okay, ladies, let me let you both go off and enjoy your weekend. It's a long weekend, well, half day today, isn't it? And I will catch up with you over the weekend. Thank you so much for giving me your time. Have a lovely afternoon.
Thank you, Melissa.
Thanks.
Take
Bye-bye.
care.
Bye.
Goodbye. Bye bye.